Hey, Peter.
Hi, Roman.
Hey, how are you?
Doing good, thank you. Just been out of the loop a little bit. Sorry about that. Sorry about the whole CI fiasco. I feel like it's totally my fault because I disabled the requirements, the required properties.
No, I understand why you did that. It's okay. We can, no, at least we can catch the errors now and, no, uh, as long as re-enable. So, yeah, no, I've been a bit out of it as well. So, yeah.
Okay. So Mihal said he's not coming. I don't know about Izuru, but we can give him a couple minutes more. See if he joins.
Hey, hi everyone.
Hi, Sandeep.
Peter, you going on vacation after this?
Yes, I'm flying out tomorrow. But then I will be working a few days between now and the new year. Maybe 2 or 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not sure yet what those days will be. But other than those, will be traveling for the next week.
Okay. Well, have fun. Been very busy, so yeah, you deserve a break.
Thank you very much. And it looks like Isuru isn't coming, so I'll just start us off. Welcome everyone to the Hyperledger Cacti Maintainers meeting. Please abide by the antitrust policy that is being shown on the screen right now, and also the Hyperledger Code of Conduct, which you can find linked to on the agenda document. And with that said, I've had one suggestion or topic to discuss. I found this new feature of GitHub Actions where you can trigger the jobs based on whether the code that was changed is in a specific directory or not.
Are you
And
sharing something, Peter, on the screen?
not yet. I'm still looking
Okay.
for the actual page. Sorry. Oh yeah, I think I found it. Share this tab instead. So there's this. Oh no, this is for branches. Sorry, never mind. So there's a way to use file paths to filter. And I'm just. Oh yeah, this is it. So you can include paths. And it's a very not optimal solution for us because we have dependencies across different directories. But for now, in the present state of the code base, it is still fairly likely that if any of the paths that of the files that have changed are in the Weaver directory, then the Weaver specific CI actions should run, and the others don't need to, and vice versa. So I was thinking to just have at least some sort of tiny optimization for now. What we could do is filter down the Weaver specific CI actions or GitHub actions with these path filters so that the Weaver tests are only executed when something changes in the Weaver directory. And that was my idea. It's just a temporary duct tape kind of solution, but I think it's good enough for now until we introduce the better mechanism that we've been talking about for months that just never get finished, or not yet.
Sure, yeah. This
And
looks
then
like it'll work.
thank you. The second thing I was gonna say is that we don't even have to talk about each specific CI action. In my opinion, any one that you choose, you should just go ahead and enable it as required, because I don't have any opposition to it. So we don't have to spend time going through each of them one by one. I think everyone from the maintainers are responsible enough, and I think we all have the permissions as well, so we can just go in the branch protection rules that is here in the settings in the GitHub settings page, and then click edit and type in the check's name here, like build dev, and then now it's on the list, but you still have to scroll down and say save changes, and then it's gonna make you 2FA.
Sorry, what's the default? There's a drop-down menu there as well, right? It's what option should we select there to make sure that PRs cannot be merged without the test passing?
That's right. Yeah, anything that you pick there must pass before the PR gets merged.
Okay. I mean, there's a merge unfreeze option. I mean, yeah, I had to go back to the screen to find out.
I know, sorry, but
Oh.
the GitHub app
Oh.
crashed on my phone. Oh gosh.
Well, for me, it just sends a text message, I think.
I'm paranoid about text messages because I've read about a bunch of attacks where they call the customer service of your phone provider or somebody's phone provider, and they stole their SIM number that way. They just they were begging for the phone company's representatives on the phone to move the phone number to a different SIM because they claimed they had lost the SIM or something. And they
I think
did
that's maybe yeah. I think that may vary from country to country. I think in India, the customer service won't be so obliging. So we have probably protected
okay.
that way a bit. Yeah.
That is good to know, though, honestly, because in America, I read at least a dozen of these stories, and they always also say that there's more of this that they're not even reporting on.
Yeah, I can imagine. So what is this? So this has two. Sorry, you were saying something?
Yeah, I was just going to say that this is not a drop down. it's kind of annoying because you have to type in the name for it to give you options.
Okay.
But then once you type, then you can see a bunch of them.
Mhm. Sure.
Okay, sorry, please go ahead.
No, that's fine. I think we'll just enable, put in all the tests that we want to pass, or we want to make sure that need to pass before the any code gets merged. One thing about the GitHub folder inclusion exclusion you're talking about. Suppose I mean, there's a minor risk in the sense that suppose a non-mandatory action fails, and then somebody submits another PR and a few more, then those tests, because of the exclusion, they are not going to run that action again, right? So there's a chance that there are several PRs go by, the failure can get hidden a bit. So, but I think, yeah, anybody's like following what's going on. I mean, hopefully people will be tracking how their particular PRs are doing, and they'll be, if they find any failures, they'll work on it, despite the fact that it won't appear in subsequent PR merges.
Yeah, I'm hoping for that too. And also, it should be just a temporary solution in the sense that once we finish that other PR, which I think it was called dynamic diff analysis or something like that. I don't know how to type. There was a PR, maybe just an issue, but yes, so this one. So this one is about.
We can't see it. We are still seeing the path page. Okay, now I can see it.
Sorry. So this one is about writing some code and tooling so that it dynamically enables and disables the set of CI GitHub actions that are needed or not based on the code changes that are in the PR.
Yeah.
Because 99% of the time, we don't need 95% of the tests.
Yeah.
And Rai has been telling us many times now that the cost that the foundation incurs because of our CI, which is huge, it's huge. And so that's where the other side of the urgency has come from for me. That's why I was just willingly disabling the requirements to try to save on the money. But once we have this issue ready, then it will solve both problems at the same time. As in, we will be able to execute just a subset of the CI, but we will know for sure because of the graph dependency analysis that the CI jobs that are still running for that PR are exactly the ones that we need.
Yep, makes sense.
Okay, so that's the first thing I had, and I just
one more thing on the CI. So Sandeep, there are some tests that are still disabled, right? Not just not mandatory. The asset exchange end-to-end tests.
I think that were disabled by us because initially we didn't have published the packages, so those are packages related tests.
Okay, so we have the packages now, right?
Yeah, we have the packages now. So yeah, just need to test once that everything is fine in the CI.
Okay, we'll do that. And one more thing, Peter, I know you have another item. Just want to quickly mention that Sandeep and I discussed. I mean, we're going to resume the work. We started like long time ago, which we unfortunately didn't much get to this year. The mono repo. we're going to submit a PR soon on like exporting one package now, and then we'll come January, we'll come back and export the rest, assuming this seems to work. And yeah, and then we'll update the documentation accordingly.
Awesome. Thank you very much for that. And also sorry that I couldn't help as much as I hoped. I wanted to do a big chunk of that work myself, just to help you out with getting into the mono repo as well.
Yeah, no, I understand. We all have a hands full. You should try that. We're going to do that end-to-end sample with like different parts of the like different packages. So we can still try that sometime next year.
Yes. Oh yeah. I very much want that to happen.
Thanks. Yeah, you want to talk about the report, right?
Yeah, the year-end report. I haven't done any work on it yet, and I kind of forgot if we have a template for it or not. Do you remember if there's a questionnaire for it, or what are the specific action items that we should be taking?
Good question. I'm just looking into. Yeah, there is an annual review template. It's in. If you go to the talk GitHub and go into project reports, and you see 0000 annual review template.md. Project reports, and you see it was updated 5 months ago, but I'm hoping it's still current.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
This doesn't look too different from the quarterly report, except we have goals section.
Right. Okay. So for me, one of the big goals was, well, two big goals. One is joining forces with you guys and then making the code base work well together. I would give ourselves, I don't know, maybe 3 stars out of 5. We did some stuff, but we didn't have that much time as we had hoped. And the other goal is to get the release ready. The release is still not out, but at least we've been making progress with the vulnerability fixes and all that. So I would give us 4 stars. I don't actually know if we have to rate our own performance based on these goals, but I figured we might as well just be honest about it.
Yep. We can say what we believe, and of course the reviewers are going to do their own assessment.
Okay.
I guess one more thing I would have is maybe it'd be good if we can get another company or two to join and be part of the maintenance team, because there's so much in our roadmap, in our future features list, that more helping hands would be good, I think. And also as an interoperability project, the more companies that sign on, more organizations that sign on, I think would be a great thing.
I agree. It's pretty much our number one metric is how many people can we get on board, because then a lot of the additional stuff will just kind of follow automatically, almost.
Yeah.
Okay. Do we have any volunteers to get a draft started for this report?
I can say I can try after come back, but that'll be on the 4th. So we have a week at that point. And yeah, I mean, I can try to get it started. The thing is, I will try. I'll let you know on the 4th. Is that okay?
That's good. And let's just say that then I will also try before the 4th. maybe if you get lucky, I have some time. And then by the time you come back from the 4th, you can just add your extra stuff, and then we quickly finish it off on that
Sure.
week of the 4th, and then we have it ready by the 11th, which is, I think, was the deadline.
11th is the deadline, yeah.
So then there's teamwork in there, and we can even hit the deadline, which honestly, the deadline totally caught me off guard. I thought it would be later.
Okay. Yeah, no, I didn't notice that either. I imagine a bunch of people will have might slip the deadline, but yeah, we should try to shoot for it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, that's all I had. Do you both have anything else?
No, it covers it for me. Sandeep, you good?
No.
All right.
Okay.
Well then, thank you both for joining, and I'll talk to you the next year.
All right. Have a happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. See you in 2024.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Same to you. Bye.